Good evening. Good evening. What is this title all about? Hey, scary scared. Hey, Marianne Baquero. Well, you've been talking about this subject a lot, isn't it? Adultery. Huh? Always complaining some other people adultery, right? Let's see what is it all about. Okay, you complain about other people adultery and so on, but they all got partners, isn't it? They all got beautiful kids, isn't it? Hey, Marianne Baquero, why you don't have? Where's John Bunbin? Or your secret lover, Richard? That you meet in where? Where? Manila. Then you take the bus home 2 days. Oh. Why? Nobody wants you. Nobody wants to marry you. Nobody wants to be with you. Nobody wants to stay with you. Nobody wants to fuck you so you get no white man children. Wow. Every day complaining about adultery. So what about you? One don't know. I don't know whose adultery or mistress she's talking about. All shit to her. Okay, fine with me. I know she including me as adultery, but she don't think his father have one family, first family, that he left them. Oh, that means her father left the first wife. Left the first wife and then got married to his mother, this one. What the heck do you think about that? If the father left the first wife, which is married, correct? That is married, isn't it? And in Philippines, very hard to get divorced, isn't it? And then she fucked this woman and get her. Hey, no wonder. So this one is called a bastard child. If you want to know, I tell you directly lah. Marianne Baquero, that's why I call you Baquero. So, you got no value one, what, right? You keep on talking about adultery, what, right? So what did your father do to this woman to get you? And why nobody wants you? JJB also don't want you. Secret Richard also don't want you. And make you take the bus all the way back to Libertad. Libertad, isn't it? In Butuan, isn't it? Not Limaha, isn't it? Oh, I see. So now that your father fucked this woman to get you, my hair all standing on end I got to rub it because I listen to the story so my hair all stand on the end, this is no good. This is no good. Never mind. Let's chat. Never mind. Correct or not? Okay. Hello. So now, hey, Baquero. So now that your father got a second woman, which it could be a mistress, it could be also committing adultery, it could also be a playmate, it could be also a playboy, playmate, plaything, right? In Playboy they call it plaything, they call it playmates, right? But how come you come out one, nobody wants one? No man also want you, right? No, you cannot get even a boyfriend, right? A white farang boyfriend as you want, isn't it? Why? You want blue eye one? Nobody wants you. Why? And then you are so angry with them. You say they commit adultery. What about your mother? Now that your mother name is also stated here. No name. Second woman only. Which means that she is not married to your father. And she have you, right? Because why? Because why? Because why? Because the first wife did not divorce your father, right? So if the blood did not divorce your father, so you pick up a second woman, so it could be a mistress, could be a plaything, or what? What do you consider that? Adultery also. And why do you keep on telling the words adultery when your father do the same thing and have you with this woman? So you become adultery kids also, isn't it? Right or not? And why do you want to keep on saying adultery, adultery? When you are the same one, you are the adulted children or the adulted child. Correct or not? So, what's the difference? You are even worse than you call other people adultery one. Right? Because why? You are the offspring of that one, what? Of what happens to your father, what? Right? Sorry lah. Because you want to know everything, what? Right? Not? But you don't know anything, isn't it? So now I explain to you lah. So your father committed adultery also, what? Right? So have you, what? Because this woman is not married to your father, what? And your father still have the first wife, what? Right? Correct or not? So is it not adultery? And you are an adulterate child? My God, no wonder nobody wants you, no value at all. Because why? You keep on telling people all this nonsense. You keep on saying all this nonsense, all this kind of bullshitting, whatever shit that you talk about, which you exactly is one of them. So why do you want to talk about adultery? Fun, isn't it? Now that you know yourself is one also, what is so fun about it? Don't talk about it. When you talk about it, you got to ask yourself, are you correct or wrong in what you want to say? You want everyone to know, but you don't want people to know about you, isn't it? Now I talk about you lah. Right or not? I talk about you. About your father adultery with this woman and have you. Very funny, Because you can attack everybody then, you say adultery every day, right? So now, no, I'm not attacking anyone, not attacking you, no, explaining to you so that you get into your head, you are one of them. So, when you talk about it, when you want to talk about it, you got to ask yourself what? Why don't you ask yourself? You like to talk about it, isn't it? You like to call everyone that is not married adulterous, what? Right or not? So now I call you, ask you, and let you know. What's the difference? What's the difference? And you are not happy with them. When you're pissed off with them, they do nothing to you. Why are you so angry? Why do you want to talk about it? You like to talk about it, I also can talk about it, right? I got no problem. So now we know what? Correct or not? So when we know, you'll be happy to know that I talk about you. It's you, right? It's you, right? So now, what? What do you want to tell some more? Who else you want to consider adulterous? Other than, you call a lot of them out there. I know a lot of Filipinos, married already, live separately, nothing wrong. They can live separately. What? And when they live separately, the husband go find another woman, like your father exactly, go find another woman, but did not divorce the first wife. Then they find another woman and then have you, right? And you consider that adultery, isn't it? So now you are the adulterous child, isn't it? Buddha noodle is the bottom of the barrel. I have proof. She called. Yeah. Hello, Mommy May. That's good. Right? Right? The Buddha noodle is one of the most disgusting human being that ever lived, and hypocrites in every way. Right? So now that everyone knows that you are also one of them, you are also one of them. So why are you calling the rest of them also? Like I said, Philippines, there's a lot of married couple that go separate ways. You got to understand, just like your mom and your dad. Just like your mom and your dad, they go separate ways. Then your dad find another woman, and then have you. So what's wrong? If you want to call them adulterers and so on, you must be one of the kids or the children of the adulterous one. So you forget this only. Now, what is wrong with your head? Why are you so screwed up that you call everybody there? Hello, Haniko. Hello, Mommy. Rockstar Honey. Yes, Haniko is here. Hi, E.T. and Chat. Now that you know the situation, you know the problem in your country. Hey, Bakero, you better keep quiet, or I'll start calling you the adulterous child named Maria N. I can do specially for you one channel, one playlist, And when I do one playlist, I talk about you, the adulterous child. You wouldn't like it. So you better save your mouth. If you don't save your mouth, I am going to tell the whole world about you. Where you come from? How your father married? No, your father did not marry the other woman and have you. Right? And you want to brand them as adultery committing. Should I do one playlist for you and have all the fun for you? Because why? You know me. I love to do things that you like to talk about. And you know not, you still owe me one pink panty. I told you when you dress me in the pink bra, you make me 16 cents. But when I ask you to dress me up, I get 152. Lots of money, So now I'm still waiting for your pink panty that you want to dress me in. Don't get angry, because I'm very happy, because your idea what? I get the money what? You don't know your idea is so good to make money for me. Now that you know, when are you going to dress me up in the pink panty with all the lingeries, pink color? Or 90s, yes, you call it, because men don't wear 90s. But since you want to give me bra and panty, I wear the 90s too. Why should I? Run away from what you want to do for me? Because why? I tell you one thing. I can make money from your ideas. And I can get a lot of people that likes to see what you want to do for me, right? Because you all are so brilliant, You all are so brilliant. I'm stupid. You know that. I always tell everyone I'm stupid, what? Right? And when you give me ideas, and when I get money, don't be angry. Because you do all the work, I only take all the credit and all the money. Happy or not? You're not happy, ah? You try to get $1.52, you see you can get or not? Huh? I give you 10 streaming also lah. You go do 10 streaming, see you can get $1.52 or not? Because I know, even 10 streaming, I get about that amount. But I don't know whether you can get that amount or not. Good afternoon, dear Ichi. Yes, Estella. Divine Moon, Divine Grace, my Moon. Yes, my Moon is here. My Moon is doing very well in her channel too. You see, when you have simple idea to distress a person with just some drawings, just some coloring and so on, and you get a lot of people that goes to your channel and support you. This is what you should be doing. You should be doing Marianne Baquero. Not go about telling people that this one commit adultery, that one commit about adultery. What about your father? And what about your mom that bears you with this man that is not married? What about it? So that you better keep your mouth shut. I'll make a special playlist for you about adultery. I can make a special playlist. You got already one playlist now under Mary and Snobbish. I can make this one particular for your adulteress. You don't like one. Because when you keep on repeating the word, you keep on telling everybody is committing adultery. I tell you, I'll make one specially for you. Remember that. You don't shut up. You keep on calling everyone adulteress. I'll make one for you specially. Did you know the poodle noodle is a scumbag? Mom Estella from Mommy May. My channel is Rojak. Never mind. As long as it's Rojak, people go there happily, spend time, go see your drawing, go see all your coloring. Got no problems. You get the views and you get the people that come and visit and get distressed just for the fun of it. Why not? Why not? Rather than people talk about adultery every day for the past almost 6 months. Now that what? Now that I'm pissed off with all your stupid shit every end, you know, I will make one specially for you if you don't stop it. Hello everyone, I'm late to the party, raining up north. Okay, Douglas. Why is it that Mommy and Ruby have men who lives with them, but the poodle noodle is just doing show online? Doing show online so nobody want to see. And then the fella go around, got boyfriend and girlfriend or whatever, friend and so on. Still nobody want to stay with her. So she is so lonely. So she is so angry that says that other people commit about adultery, but the fella got no man wants the fella because she got no value. When you keep on telling people adultery, people so run away from you. Stupid Mary. Right or not? Are you that clever in keep on telling people, right? And what is wrong if a woman already separate from the husband, stay a separate life? The husband also got woman also, and then you mean the woman cannot find a partner so to stay? So you mean that is wrong? No, that is not wrong. After a certain period of time, you can do whatever you want if you don't go back and stay together as husband and wife. You can do whatever you want. There's nothing wrong. But when you call a person an adulteress, you better be careful of what you want to put the name there. And say, no, I'm not talking about you. Right? I'm also not talking about you. What? You think you are the only Mary Ann Baquero? Huh? Link me, please. Hello, E.T. From Billy Wayne Wood. No Wood. Right? Correct or not? Isn't it true? And when you want to call everyone that, you got to remember yourself. Where you come out from, which father you have, and which woman that bears you. Any different or not? Got any different or not? Huh? Did the woman bear you with your father one? Is she married to your father or not? Is she married to your father or not? If she is not married to your father and have you, what do you think? Why are you saying adulterous, adultery, and so on? Huh? Why are you talking about it? Because why? You're jealous of them, isn't it? They got what? Huh? They got foreigners, partner. You don't have. Go and look for John Boon Bin. What about your secret lover, Richard? No need. You have one, Don. He got money, what? Marry him lah. You can marry him, what? You're not married, what? Are you married also? Huh? Are you married also? If not, how did you get your son? Sorry, I don't like to talk about that subject. But then, how did you get your son? And now you're looking for John Boon Bin, isn't it? You're looking for Richard also, isn't it? But no one wants you because you always say adultery, what, right? So they are also afraid to commit with you, what? Then they become adultery also, what? Like you, what? Like, you're very stupid, for a woman. You're extremely stupid, That's why every man run away from you. Richard also run away from you. John Boon Bin also run away from you. Who else wants you when you keep on saying adultery, adultery, adultery? Keep on mentioning the word. Until the day you die, you still die a lonely heart. No one wants you. You got no value, what? Nobody wants you, what? Right? Then good evening, Nemo. Her father married her mother, but used different name. Hey, cannot use different name. That means it's not legal. Not legal. Because when you use different name, not your name, then this child that come out also is not legal. Because your father is not the name. Not the name. Correct or not? Not legal, what? You cannot use different name. You got to use your correct name. And you use different name, that means you impersonate somebody else, isn't it? Try to be someone else, isn't it? So that you can get married, your father can get married, isn't it? Wow. Wow. This is even a bigger case. This is even a bigger case than committing adultery. You lie to the government. Your father lied to the government. Can put him in jail, You know that or not? You don't know? Now that it comes out already, maybe they should report your father also. So can put your father in jail. And then at the same time, your mother also got to go to court to testify that this is the man that have you, right? And the name is not the same, right? They can check it out. Because why? Technology is very good. DNA can tell whether you are the father, he is the father or not, and who is the mother or not, and you are you the child? Are you the one that come out from there? Now that your father used someone else's name to marry your mother and have you, that means your father is not your father. Your father is not your father. Because your father name is not the father name that is real one. This is a fake one. Right or not? And if your father use a fake name to marry your mother and have you, I tell you one thing. You got a big criminal case. That is a big criminal case. You cannot use other people's name. And you think you can run away, they can find it out. They can find it out. because your DNA don't run away. Maybe you don't know what is that lah. Correct or not? Huh? You don't know what is that, isn't it? But can be found. Facts can be found. Accuracy is 99.99%. Almost perfect. So, now that your father did not use his name and fuck your mother and have you, that is criminal. Now who is the criminal? Me or you? Your father. You are also a criminal child. Wow. No wonder you can call me criminal. Now that you are the criminal child, maybe you got to be careful of what you're talking already. You got to be very careful with what you're talking. We can test out. The government can test it out. The government know how to do it, to find it out whether your father is the real one with a different name. Now it's really exciting. Very interesting. Very interesting. No, there's no adultery. You're not married at all. You're not married at all, so there's nothing wrong. Hot girl. Oi, brother AT, good evening. The best lover is the one you have. Alright. Truth is everything we have. Correct. Right? Correct or not? Now, where is the evidence, picture and videos of the Poodle Noodles meeting John Boon Bin? 10 years, no pictures. Make up one. You can make up what? You can alter everything what? You can alter all the pictures what? You can make the channel also what? You can do everything what? Technology is so advanced what? Why not? No pictures, Sir Big E, because until they don't meet in person. Yup. Where's the proof? We scam and I'm adultery. There's no adultery. Ruby, you're not married before. You're not married before, but you have kids. There's nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with it. As long as the father still admit that is the kids. Nothing wrong. Like F.L. Wood now admit that the boy that you have with him is his kid and yours. Nothing wrong. I do not know how to knit pink pants. Only yes. Estella, my dear. The poodle noodle is full of crap. I never been married. Yeah, you never been married. There's no adultery. She is full of shit. She is just trying to get everybody upset. But now that we know that the father is not using the real name to marry the mother, and the have her, how is she going to be named? Who is the father? Who is the father? If the father registered her as the father with a real name, and the married the mother with a fake name or someone else's name, it's criminal. It's criminal. Good in life drama. Madam May is not adultery, I'm sure with that. There's nothing wrong. Like I said, when you go separate ways after a few years, because there's a stipulated period that you cannot come back together within 2 to 3 years, and then you go settle with someone else, go have a partner, live together, and the husband go find another woman and live together because they also cannot get married. Nothing is wrong because they go their separate ways. When you go separate ways, it's not adultery. This stupid woman, Mary Ann Baquero, she wants to tell everybody that you are all committing adultery, like all those Filipinos that go separate ways and stay with partners and have babies. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. Even if you want to have concubines, mistress, have babies, nothing wrong. It's not adultery. It's nothing wrong with it. It's just that you cheat on what you said, your wife only. Nothing wrong. But if your wife know about it and consent to it and say it's okay if you want to have another one affair with one woman, it's up to you. Don't bring it home to me. Nothing wrong. Why? You don't know about that, Hey, Mary Ann, you stupid, you don't know about that, You're so stupid, Hey, you go ask Elon Musk lah. Elon Musk got so many wives, so many kids, 12, 1 dozen of them. Some of the women also not married to him, but got babies with him, what? What you stupid brain one, Mary? Why you so stupid one? Because nobody wants you, what? You cannot get a man to stay with you, what? Have you got any man that want to stay with you? Or just want to have fun with you? And then after that, take the bus home. 2 days! Wow! People need to realize that the poodle noodle has an IQ of about 61, just 1 point above developmentally disabled. I thought the last time I gave the blood is only 50, half only. For 18 years, he doesn't support my 2 kids. So if he does not support your 2 kids, you support your 2 kids, and then if you stay with a partner, there's nothing wrong. There's no such thing as you call adultery when you go separate ways and then you have a partner that can support you, stay with you, and be happy and have kids with you. There's nothing wrong. What this woman or this Marianne that's talking about, she got no value. No man's want her. That's why she talk that way. That's why she talks that way. Because why? She is upset, crazy, mad, and she thinks what she say is correct. If you think what you say is correct, why your father use some other name to marry your mother? Oh, I don't know whether that is true or not. But your father cannot marry 2 women, what? If the first one is not divorced. Correct or not? Wow. And had evidence, what? Had evidence of what? May is the one had right to sue her husband because he cheated. Yes, when you cheat, when the man started first, you can take action. But then, if you don't want to take action, she cannot do anything with you. If you go look for another man or a partner to stay with you, there's nothing wrong. Right or not? Because based on the years of the blood, have the children with another woman, and then on the number of years that you only start to have a man that stays with you as a partner, everything is there, all the facts, all the evidence are there. There's nothing to talk about, one. Only this Mary Ann that is trying to tell everybody the wrong story. Like I say, Mary Ann, you keep on talking about it, I'll make one playlist specially for you about adultery, about you, your father, your mother, and including you. And I don't think you like it. I don't think you like it. And you better keep quiet. If not, I'll do it for you. I love to do it because I'm already 33. I have 33 playlists already. I can make one more, 34 for you. Number 34 for you. And you also have one playlist already, right? And maybe this one will be more interesting. You like it? You keep on talking about it. You see I do it for you or not? You know I will do it. I don't care who the hell you are. If you don't keep quiet, as you call all the Filipinos adulterers also, I'll inform all the Filipinos also about what you say. I'm very happy to do it, one. You know my motives of all doing it is what? To get rid of all these stupid brains like you. You are one of the most stupid one, in the YT world. You don't know that you're so stupid. I told you to go and marry Don, what? Why don't you marry him? Oh, maybe you cannot marry him also because you got You got one kids with someone else also, isn't it? Did you marry him or not? If you don't marry him, you can marry Don what? But if you marry him, you cannot get divorced, you cannot marry Don what? Then you got to stay with Don's partner what? Then you are also committing adultery lah, if you are referring it to that way. No wonder all the men also run away from you. They don't want to commit adultery with you. Right? They don't want to commit adultery with you. So all of them run away. Because you'll be talking about it, what? And all your friends or all the YT people will be talking about you, what? Committing adultery, what? Right? Right or not? Isn't it true? Want to talk about it? We can have fun talking about it. You know I have fun talking about it. You know I have fun also talking about you. You want to dress me up in pink bra, pink panty, pink nightgown. Whee! I'm very happy. Especially no support on her kids. There are a lot of that also. Yeah. Yes. Child, what is it? Provide for the children. Correct. I know about all these things. Why I don't know? Sharing my opinion based on what I know. Yeah, I know about it. I know about all the laws and so on about family members one. Not a problem. I know what you're talking about. He's living in there. Good. So proud of you, Dam, because you choose to have place instead of fighting or having a trouble. What can I more proud of you? Is your raise your kids here. Good, right? The father, his son is still alive. Yeah, the son is still with the one what? The one that go disturb your daughter one what? I know about it. I know you talk about it. It's just I don't want to talk about that subject. Children, we leave them out. But if she want to talk about it, I can talk about it also. And she wouldn't want me to talk about it. Right? But she willing to screw every guy. She needs. The hypocrisy is unbelievable. So it's plain fraud. Yep. Yes, it is plain fraud. Because she only talk one side of the story, because those that doesn't support her, believe in her, with her as friend, she will talk about it this way. This is how she talks to other people that she doesn't like. Doesn't matter as long as you are here, there, your kids, and trying your best for them. Hello, all the pretty people in your chat. Yes, Asilia is here. Now that we know her situation, we know her story, we know that the Fleur father is also having more than one woman. And she is the second woman in the father life to have her. Mary Ann, you better keep quiet. You better don't talk about adultery, because you don't like what I'm going to talk about. When I put your name there and I talk about you day and night, everyone will run away from you. Now that you do not have John Bunbin, you do not have Richard from your secret lover that is in Manila, who else want you? You keep on repeating the word, you see everyone will run away from you. Don also will run away from you. I tell you that. And you don't believe? I love to tell stories. And I tell stories, I can go very crazy about it. Like some people also say, I'm crazy. Yeah, I am crazy when I tell stories. The family of my ex-husband anytime can talk me. Yeah, it's okay. Mutual understanding, this is called. Mutual understanding, mutual separation. Just happy. That's it. Nothing wrong. Know the whole story first before accuse someone else. Well, she don't stop. I make one channel for her, one playlist specially dedicated to her adultery channel. Her adultery story. Mary Ann said, I was criminal and I live in California. She called me a criminal also what? Now that you know, from what I understand here, the father did not use the original name, the real father name, and married the woman and have her, Mary Ann. So if the father does not use the real name, married the woman and have her, Mary Ann, what do you call that? What do you call that? It's a legal case that you can handle in court because why? This is fraud, criminal, civil case. And when the when the government tests out all the DNA and so on and find out that he is the father with the mother and she is the child, but the name is not the same, hey, your father can go to jail, you know. Your father can go end up in jail, you know. Because why? First thing, he did not divorce the first wife. And then he used a fake name to marry your mother. That is also another one. Wow, 2 cases already. And with you coming out to prove that the father happens to be your father with a different name, you're in trouble. So now, who is criminal? Who are the criminal? You, your father, and you are the criminal kids from your father. So don't call us criminal. You want to talk about criminal? You better be careful of what you're saying. Now that we know that your father is one. No wonder you call us all criminal. But you don't have the evidence. Have you got any? What did I did wrong in my country? What did I commit that is criminal in my country? If I'm a criminal, why am I doing live streaming? I should be in jail. Right? Why am I here talking to everyone, telling everyone the stories? Are you stupid? And you're going to jail and can't go in the Philippines. I don't think filing a case is that so easy. Because it's none of your business, what? That is none of your business, what, Ruby? That is the father with that woman, what? With the mother, what? Got nothing to do with you, what? So when got nothing to do with you, why you bother about it? It's just that now we know about it. She wants to talk about it. We talk about it. Then everybody knows about it. Then she'll know what is it all about. To talk nonsense. So the Holy Ghost is the Father. Estella. In the Bible, Jesus said, to repent, thief on a cross. Truly, I tell you, today will be with me in paradise. I don't know. I don't go read all those things, Billy. I have some nice photo of Mary Ann Grand Canyon, only 25. Don't want. Boy, I don't want. After I cannot eat, I cannot take my dinner, then I got problem. Don't want. Who kills brother eat? Oh my God. You all are crazy like me now, The best man role is to have the groom to be his advocate and his friend. Yes, Billy. Someone knows your full name. It's okay. Nothing wrong. Don't care about it. What the hell? Stupid people talk stupid thing only, what? Right? Hello, Nicole. Good night. Yes, it's already evening here. Yeah, it's very funny, isn't it? Because I don't care what she's talking about me, because I know she will do every emergency live tomorrow. No, don't care about the flood. Don't care about the flood. The flood keep on doing. The flood keep on talking about adultery. Then I'll tell this Mary Ann, I'm making a playlist for you. When I start making a playlist for you, I'll be talking about all the adultery stories, especially for you. And why no man wants you. JBB also don't want you. Richard also You cannot find already. Oh, there's one more that is not already here. I don't want to talk about him. Since he's not here, we don't talk about him. So now that we know that there's so many men that don't want you because why you are going to tell them they are committing adultery, what, right? When they go with you, they'll be saying that, oh no, this woman talk about adultery one, how can I be with her? After that, she'll be saying that I commit adultery or so. So now that you know, now that you know what you're saying is going to make everyone runs away from you, you better keep quiet and shut up. Shut up. If not, I will start talking. When I start talking, a lot of people listen, you know. You know that or not? Because when you want to say that, you put me in the pink bra, and then the next day I say, what are you going to dress me up as? And you see, so many people go watch the channel, you know, and want to see whether I'm being dressed up by you or not. You still owe me one. You haven't buy the pink panty for me. And you haven't buy the, what you say, 90s for me, pink color one. I'm waiting for it. Then I make another video lah. Maybe this time, last time I told you 120 cents only. I get $1.52. Because they want to know what I'm going to dress up. Maybe when you buy already, I go do that one. Maybe I get another $1.50. Don't get angry. Your idea, very good for me. People who believe in lies, they are the real fools, Billy. No man in her island. Yeah, nobody will want to look for her, I tell you. I never watch her at all, not worth all my precious time. Correct. Yes, don't go waste your time with all the stupid thing. She think you're always watching what? No, I told her, I'm the only one watching. I'm the only one that find out all these things. Because you look at the thumbnail, the thumbnail, her face, adultery, and the stupid things she's talking about. Right? So you know I talk about you lah, Mary Ann. You know I talk about you, what, right? I like to talk about you, what? Because your mouth is so filthy, like the other one, the cocksucker. And you think it's fun, isn't it, when you call everybody adultery? No wonder no man wants you. Because they are afraid you'll do the same thing. And you're going to have a lot of trouble looking for men. I watched Mary Ann live on one time. The next day I went to mental health doctor. He told me never watch it again. Yeah, Popeye. Crazy, oh. The fella is really crazy one. I tell you, there's no people so crazy like this fella that is so crazy. Thumbnail is enough for me. Yeah, that's what I say. And she dare not mention the name. But I will tell you, Mary Ann Baquero, you love it, what? Why not I do it for you? You want a playlist? I can just do it for you. Not a problem. I can do it afterward when I finish my live streaming. And you want to do a collection of all your stories? Why not? And I gotta put there the adultery, the adultery child. Name Mary Ann Baquero. Right or not? You like it or not? May one day I can use. Maybe one day I can use. Pop, yeah, the doctor said don't go see. Now you know why, Ruby, I told you not to see. Correct or not? I told you not to see. The best man is the one who loves himself first and the grace himself upon flocks of eagles. Billy Ann, you're preaching, Billy? Billy? There's nothing important there. Yeah, all stupid thing. Oh, stupid nonsense. And she thinks that everybody wants to listen to her stupid thing. I already told the few channel that she went to one, and she think she wants to tell everyone the real story. I'm telling them, you better don't invite her at all, because whatever story you tell will get your channel into trouble. Because she will never tell you exactly what you want to know. She makes all the stupid stories from her brain, make no sense, but make a lot of trouble. You like trouble? You visit her and you let her visit you, and let's see how much of trouble she can give to you. You don't know, isn't it? You don't know, you better stay away. I'm a low class, why I should watch more lower than me? I'm already a low class. Oh, I talk about the low class, that one is very funny, you know. Ruby, that one is really very funny, what, right? Now she knows what, right? She high class one, what, but she's the waitress, what. Oh my God. She's completely nuts and stupid. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Well, if she behaves that way and she thinks whatever she says is correct, we are all beautiful, low class. Yes. I never say I have any class at all. I don't classify myself high, low, or whatever. I don't care at all. Why should I bother with it? I'm not bothered about it also. Because why? It's not important to me, what? You see, I never have to buy condom again. I just look at Mary Ann Grand Canyon photo and my oh, that is horrible. Bye-bye. That is horrible. Better don't see it, don't watch it. I tell you, if you watch it every month, that means the whole year. You don't have to buy condom. Crazy, such a crazy thing you look at, you run away, isn't it? That's why now she knows where she stands. She always thinks that she's damn beautiful, damn pretty. Only Bastatino says that to her. And also another one by the name JQ. Right? So you pick your choose which one you want, Mary Ann. Between the two of them, you can also choose one. At least you have someone to stay with you, then you commit adultery, as you say, right? Then you commit adultery. Same like you say, other people also commit adultery. Because you use the word, nobody wants to stay with you, what? Cannot get any man, what? You don't know, what? Because you keep on repeating it, what? So no one wants you, what? Everybody runs away from you, what? Because why? They are so worried, what? That you call them, what? Adultery, what? Yeah, men also commit adultery. Women also commit adultery, what? No difference. No difference. You only don't know. So now you know. Now you know. You better keep quiet. Or no one is going to look for you and you die an old lady. Yes, damn, oh yeah. Amen, Billy. Yeah. Billy man. I get too excited. I get too excited sometimes. Thou shalt not commit adultery, say you, everyone who look at woman lustfully has already committed adultery with his heart or her heart. Yeah. Yes. Either way, so it's already the same, what? No different, what? No wonder, 2 days ago, you see, I got a very beautiful woman, what? On my thumbnail. The woman is so beautiful that they are wondering who is that woman also, what? Right? They are wondering who is that woman. I got one more. I got another one. Very beautiful also one. But sometimes I think I cannot do it too often. Then after that, loss of value. Loss of value. Right? Okay. Man, a gladiator, a person who activity fights against spiritual battles like temptation and sin with unwavering courage and dedications. Well, I don't know. And this one is what you have heard that Billy lost committed adultery, but when our lies don't back and tell they went to hell. Yeah. No, there's no such thing as right now. There's no such thing as you say commit adultery. I said, there's a period of time where you separate, you don't go live together anymore. And when you don't live anymore together and you have a partner and your former husband also got a woman with him, what is wrong? Because the law said that you all cannot divorce in Philippines. Very hard to get a divorce. So if it's very hard to get a divorce, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. So you just go live your life, and the husband that married you and then stay a separate life with another woman, he also live a life of his own. And you all can have kids. It's just that when you have kids, you will be registered under your partner name. There's nothing wrong. And your husband that have the new woman, the fella have kids, and then the fella will register the fella husband name, the man name together with the woman that the fella stay one as the, what is that, the couple name. Nothing wrong, what? What's wrong? Why you always keep on talking about adultery, stupid Mary Ann? Now you know that you you talk so much about it until no man wants you. Now you know that no man wants you. Why you keep on talking? You want to commit adultery as well? Or because no man wants you that you are so jealous that you say they commit adultery? And did you get the facts right or not? If you did not get the facts right, why are you talking it that way? Why are you talking stupid things that it make no sense to anyone but yourself only? And if it makes sense to you, no wonder all the men also don't want you. Because they also worried that they'll be committing adultery if they go together with you. It's stupid, isn't it? Now that you know you're so stupid, all the men also running away from you, you better keep quiet. Hopefully one man will come and look for you. Or you will die a lonely old woman. What is it? Enjoy the life, cause one day we don't know if we woke up. Right? A man who truly wants you will make it happen. You won't have to chase him. If a man can find, woman can find better child. Yeah, nothing wrong, what? There's nothing wrong. It's just that her brain is something wrong with her brain. Her brain is completely something wrong. She got nothing else to say already. She got nothing else that she can say already. That's what she says. Now that she knows that, all the men also will run away from her because she keep on using the word adultery. Finally, she'll die an old woman without any man besides her. And I think you want that to happen to you, isn't it? But if you want that to happen to you, why are you chasing after John Boonbin? Why are you chasing after Richard? And who the hell knows who are you chasing some more? Don? Oh, maybe JQ? Say you very pretty, very beautiful body? Oh. Hey, go after them lah. Then they can take you as your adulterous woman. Then you can also commit adultery. You can also commit adultery. Then go ahead, like you always use the word adultery, right? Do the same thing. If not, you don't have any man already. What? Nobody wants you. What? Right? So you may as well commit adultery lah to get a man to want you. Unless you don't know what's the meaning of adultery. After you talk so long, now you know why the men all run away from you. Very stupid of you, isn't it, to use that word until you cannot find a man that wants you, isn't it? If I make a channel or playlist about all these things for you, no man will go near you at all. I tell you that. No man will go near you at all. Whoever goes near you, I'll find out his channel, who he is, and then send the link to him. You like that or not? You keep on talking about it, I'll do it for you. I enjoy doing it for you. Not the first time. You have already one playlist already under your name. I can do another one for you, especially if you want to commit adultery and you want all the men to be your partner. I can do that for you. Not a problem. Let's see how far you can go. I can go very far, because they already say I'm a crazy one. What? You don't know. They already say I'm a crazy one. What? They also say I talk nonsense. What? But they are so upset until they don't know what to do with me. They don't know what to do with me and call me all sorts of names. Lesbian, gay, Galatians. You name any name, it's all out there. Even the picture that you have one is from who also I know. I just don't want to say anything. I don't care. Because the friend that you have are all the friends that hate me. They are all the one that hates me. From who? Huh? From Riley's, Ace Ventura. Correct or not? Don Bastardino, Drew Artanodi, MJ, Da Filippa, with his name is Mike Palazzi or Palazes or whatever. Correct or not? True or not? There's also another one. Pillhead lover. James the Pillhead. All out there. They are the one all hate me. Including Heidi. Including Dave FPV. Including Peter Bavarian. Your friend who Maria, the other one, Mylene, they are all there. 7 Ways also there. The whole group from the Trolls one, I tell you, they are all your friends. You got no friends, no real friends. Have you got any real friends that stay with you? How many of them come to your channel when you talk shit about everyone? Did anyone listen to you? You must be thinking that you are famous, isn't it? Famous until you go to Pok or Popo. What happened there? Nobody wants you, isn't it? You got to run away also, isn't it? Because I'm there, isn't it? Now you know that I'm there. Fun, isn't it? But you don't know. You don't know what? Because I never tell you exactly what. Who am I, what, right? Like they all do, like all of them that likes do what? Use Ninja channel, right? I do Ninja channel, nobody can find out one. Nobody will know who is the one also. I told you, you will never find out one. You can never find out. Because I don't speak the language that you all speak. I speak very differently. I told you, I have 6 characters. You don't know which one I'll come with. Enjoy the life, cause one day. Alright, so it's not me then. No, it's not you. Your best friend is the one that stands by your side as you are prosecuted for loving God. She makes storytelling about you. I don't care. I don't bother because open leg, right? No, damn the other one. You did not cheat. She only talked. She called me also adultery long months ago. She only talked. She can talk whatever she wants to talk. But when I start to talk, she is not going to like what I talk about. Because I can talk a lot of things. I can say a lot of things. Grand Canyon is like Lincoln Tunnel. Lincoln Tunnel. Oh, what? Always has too much traffic. Yeah. Yes, always have too much of traffic. But of late, no one's want to travel that lane anymore. Because why? Huh? Too many potholes, too bumpy the ride, too dangerous the ride, and at the same time, the engine can break down anytime. And when it breaks down, you got to go to the hospital and have it checked out, and it's going to spend a lot of money because got to repair your piston. When the piston have all the scratches of all the dots and so on, you be well known that what? It got to take quite a long time to have it repaired. And I said, don't go there. Unless you want to stay, get into trouble, you stay away and be safe. I will let her, I will let her talk and talk as long as I know what I'm doing. Let her say whatever she wants. Don't care about what she says. Because why? She likes to talk about it. I tell you one thing, Marianne, you don't like me talking about you. When I talk about you, and when I make a special playlist for you, I tell you, a lot of men that you think you want to know, all will run away from you. All of them will run away from you. And you think you have a group of trolls that will support you, help you. I tell you one thing, I don't care about that group of friends that you have. They are nothing to me. They are nothing. Because I can get into their head anytime I want. And when I get into their head, I tell you, they'll be repeating my name all over the places. And when they repeat my name all over the places, that means I'm inside their head. Because why? They cannot erase the name E.T. away from their head. You like me to do it? I can do it. I love to do it. Let's see how much of adultery that you want to commit and you want to keep on talking about it. I'm sharing here my opinion with wrong grammar. It's alright, nothing is wrong. I don't care about whether it's correct, wrong or whatever, as long as you can write whatever you want and we can understand. There's nothing wrong. As long as I can understand, it's okay. Nothing wrong. And I can, if I find that there's a certain sentence that is also wrong, I can just correct it on the spot. Not a problem. I lost my English teacher. No, the English teacher retired already. I'm sharing here my opinion. Now, your English is okay. Nothing wrong with your English. Huh? Mommy May, there's nothing wrong with your English. Sorry, my English is Carabao. There's nothing wrong with it. And this one also, there's nothing wrong with it. I lost my English teacher, so nothing wrong also. If I am sharing here my opinion with wrong grammar, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong. I will let her. Yeah, it's all right. Let her talk, as long as I know what I'm doing. Correct, nothing wrong. You mean she got a better fucking English? You mean she got a damn bloody fucking good English? Oh, I corrected her so many times. Don't worry. I corrected all her English so many times. Her English is just the kindergarten one, I tell you. You know the children that go to kindergarten school? That's how she write her English. And she think it's correct. No. Her English is worse than you two also. Nothing is correct. I corrected so many times her English. And I can tell you it's all rubbish. All rubbish. The English language, Jesus did not say anything directly about the English language. No. Nothing wrong. I don't care. As long as I can understand, I can speak clearly until I mention fuck off. Nothing wrong, what? Yeah. She also used the word what? She also used the word on me also what? So many times what? What is wrong? She can use it what? So let her use it also. I don't care what she says. I am not bothered. I'm not bothered at all. I just let it be. Yes, it's not you, the other one. Yeah, I know. I know her. I know her English is horrible. Her English is horrible. That's what I can say. And it's not correct most of the time. Most of the time it's not correct. I can tell you that. Because here you write your English, you mix with some Tagalog and so on. And Tagalog is one thing that, yes, it's okay, nothing wrong with it. Because Tagalog, your country people will understand. I just left out some of the words only that I don't mention at all because it's in Tagalog. So there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with your English, what? This is called basic English. Basic English, what do you mean? Basic, that means you speak, I can understand. You write, I can understand. There's simple English. Nothing wrong. Whether it's grammar mistake or not grammar mistake, past and present tense and so on, who the hell cares? You mean I want to correct everybody English? No, I got no time to correct people English. Let it be. As long as I say, I can understand what you say, and I can read what you write, it's okay already, fair enough. This is called basic English. Basic English. And when you use basic English and I can understand and the rest of them can understand, there's nothing wrong what? Why you want to condemn people English? You think you got a bloody fucking better English? Your mother is an English teacher? Fuck your mother lah. Your mother cannot write English also lah. Stupid Marianne. Let's start learning English grammar, damn. Until we get tired and we say, we are done this bullshit. Enough in one day. Yeah, that's correct. Nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong what? What is wrong with the English here? Nothing wrong. Yeah, I can read it. Let's start learning English. Grammar, damn. Damn, you're referring to Mummy May. Until we get tired. Correct. And we say, we are done this bullshit. Correct. Nothing wrong. Tomorrow, Ruby, tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. No mistake, but. So, no mistake, why? You mean her mother is a better English teacher? You mean her mother is a better English teacher? Hey, if her mother is a very good English teacher, show the certificate. You know, when you pass English examination as you want to be an English teacher, there will be a certificate to show what level of proficiency that you can read and write. If you don't have it, fuck off and don't tell us about your English, because your English is just like garbage at all. Jesus likely spoke mixed and his native language, and probably also spoke Hebrew and Greek. I don't care whether whatever that is and so on, because like I said, Billy, I'm not interested in all this religion and so on. I don't want to talk about religion one. It's alright, Correct. Because when you talk about all this type of thing, it makes some other people not. Because some people also don't like it. And scholarship, disciples, Galilean. Correct what? Okay, forgive me. It's alright. You can write. It's alright. But we don't want to talk so much about religion, because over in my country we have a lot of religion, Billy. It's not only one religion. Here we have multi-religion. That's why I don't want to talk so much about religion, because some people will get offended and some people will also don't like it. So very seldom I talk about it. But if you talk simple one, basic one about it, I don't care. It's alright. But if you want to go into in-depth, I got no interest in it, because why? Like I said, I believe in all other religion and so on. And when I believe in all other religion, I'm very happy to know that everyone says the same thing. That is, be good to one another. You be good to me, I be good to you. You be happy with me, I'm happy with you. That's how it happens that way. Sorry, Billy, we can't speak Arabic. Our secondary language is only English. Yeah, I know. I know. I believe in God and each and every one of us, gods. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, they have their different religion. They have their different belief. We just let it be. We just don't touch on other people's subject and so on. And we don't talk bad about other people's religion also. That's what I don't do. Because like I said, I believe in all of it. And I'm very happy for all of them also. They have their own religion. Because you cannot fight anything to win about religion. That's one thing I know for sure. Because everybody believes in their own religion. And we cannot say, oh, that one is no good, this one is good, and so on. Then you'll be creating problem, you're creating trouble. Religion is the third rail, not a good subject in YT. I believe only one God, and that is the one God who make us all. Yeah, all the God also make us what? All the God also make us what? It's just like which one? Which God that make you, then you follow that one. I don't know whether I'm godlike or what. I only know that a lot of people call me Satan. A lot of people call me Satan, the devil. I don't know. I don't know about it, but a lot of people call me the Satan. That's all I can say. Right? But I'm okay with it. I don't care. I'm not bothered what they call me. It's okay sharing a little bit. Yeah. That's what I said. It's all right. Not a problem. Well, now that she knows that I'm going to talk about her, what is it, adultery, this Mary Ann, you will keep on talking, I will keep on talking about you also. And where you come from, why you hide, and who is your, what, who is the first mother, and this one is not your, it's not a married mother, or is it a married mother with someone else's name? Now that a problem, you got a lot of problem, isn't it? Right or not? How can a man have two names? How can one man have two names and can marry two women? So one name is real, one name is fake, right or not? Could be the real one is the first one with the first woman. So the second name that is with the second woman that have you is not the real name. So you don't have a real father, what? So did you get a real father? Is the name your father's name or is it someone else's name? So, looks like you got a fake father, isn't it? Okay, everyone, today Army Navy football games. Please root for Navy. Okay, yeah. Popeye. All right, yes, okay. Thanks for dropping by, Popeye. A man that loves two women is lucky. Billy, if a man loves two women, and the first man is Billy. The first man is Billy Wayne that marries the woman, and the next one is Billy. No way that Billy married another woman, but the same face, same identity, and so on, but with a different man. Then you got to ask yourself, that is a fake man, Enjoy, Popeye. All right. Good luck on your team. Bye-bye. Hope they win. Yes. Okay. No problem. You see, Billy, the problem is that one man only can marry one woman legally. But if you are a Muslim, you can marry four women. Billy, you are a Muslim, you can marry four women. You don't commit adultery at all. Legally it's four. So you can have four wives. Not a problem. Not a problem. So you will be the happiest man. Why not? I know it's I would never try it. No, you convert to Muslim, then you marry 4 wives. I give you a good suggestion, one. All legal one. You can have 4 wives if you are a Muslim. Legally, no problem. In any part of the world. Any part of the world, I tell you that. I can chew bubble gum and walk at the same time. I am not blonde. Oh, I still have more jokes to tell. Depends which country or place you are. No, most of the Muslim religion, in their Quran, they said they are allowed to marry 4. Depending on the conditions, I know. But legally, they can have. Even in Malaysia, there's a lot of those Muslim men that have 4 wives. And it's legal. You can't do anything. Even in Thailand also, they have 4 wives. Indonesia also same, they have 4 wives. You can afford, you can marry that numbers. Not a problem. You can be a Mormon here in the US and have many women. Yep. So you convert lah to be a Mormon. You convert to be a Mormon, then you can marry. Right or not? Then you can have all the fun that you want. You can marry 20 women if you are Muslim. No. Legally it's only 4. Legally it's only 4. Legally is 4 only, not 20. But I can tell you one race, you don't have to marry one. You go have concubines, you can have 100 or so. Like I say, I have 1,000 wives. So I say I have 1,000 wifey. Right? I can have 1,000 wifey in YT, in YouTube world. Mormons can only have 1 wife. In the US, you can only have 1 wife. Oh, now only 1. No more. No more already. So many cannot already. And if you are rich, you support them. Yeah. If you are rich, yes, you got the money, you can support them, like I said. Please, for me, 1 woman is enough, and 1 Filipina is sometimes too much. Because what? Because they tempo. They tempo. Then if they tempo, you go palo lah. I also learned already what the trick. Tempo, palo. Okay, bye. No problem, what, right? So be happy with it, what? Fun also, what? Correct or not? But then, you don't want to have so many, actually. When you have so many, you don't have the time for yourself. That's one thing I can tell you. You don't have the time for yourself. And if you got problem with 1, and then the number 2 one got problem, number 3 one got problem, and now number 4 one don't have problem, you still got 3 problems to solve, what, right? So why you want so many to have so many problems? Especially it has a tampo. No good. That's why I say palo, Ruby. That's why I say palo. Yeah, tampo is very that one is a problem. But palo is good one, right? So it's okay. You can work with it. And then you have tempo palo lah. If the palatana get upset, well, the yao you don't sleep together. Yeah, I know what you're referring to, Mami Mei. For me, I'm happy with a woman that stays far away from me. Yeah, it's your choice, Billy. It's your choice. You choose whatever you want. As long as you're happy, it's okay. Imagine if you have 5, 6 wives, all of them had period, and how can you handle the tempo? No, Ruby, woman's cycle doesn't come on the same time. They don't have same time. Most of them will have a different cycle, and depending, like I said, you can control it and change the cycle and the timing with birth control pills. Once you consume already, when you change the cycle, you can change it. And it will take quite some time to change back again. You can control it. I know how they do it also. I know how they do it. So, but it's not good. Birth control pill is no good because it will make you flabby and fat. That's the effect of birth control pills. Yeah, but it's still, uh, yeah, I know about it. I just don't want to talk about it only. I know it can be done. But like I said, good birth control pills are no good because it makes your body feel different, and it makes you become more flabby and more, more fleshy and so on. Because after one, yeah, another one come. Yeah, I know. Filipina get mad at you and you go to sleep with her, she might cut off. I heard about that story, Popeye. I heard about that story. Very dangerous, That means you got to cut. You got to lock up all the the knives and so on in the kitchen one. Just make sure don't get caught. Or they chop it off, right? They chop it off and then turn it into sausage, They turn it into sausage, and then you got hot dog one, in the sauce. The hot dog, that is a human hot dog, and that is going to be very costly for you. Crazy. Yeah, that's why you never go to bed angry. My God. Yeah. And you better don't cheat also, because when you cheat, they found out there's a problem you're going to find yourself in. You need to be careful. Yeah, it happens before. It's not that it does not happen before. You heard story about it also. Not only in the Philippines, it also happened in Thailand. It also happened over here before. It's not that often. Once in a long while you have something that happens like this, and then everybody will, be careful. Don't cheat on your wife. This is what will happen. Be a good boy, so more problems, you can sleep safe, so no problems. Yeah, correct. So no problems. My grandmother told me to never go to bed angry. Because no one will be happy. If you go to bed angry, no one will be happy. And you have a lot of problems fighting, even in bed also. Right? That is very true. This will happen, and it's not only now, it has gone quite some time already. This type of thing happens on and off, always also. It happens always also. And like I say, when you cheat, you must, like they say, when you eat and you try not to clean your lips, and the stain shows what you eat, then you're going to have trouble with it. That's what they say. So don't cheat. If you cheat, you better be careful what will happen. And that is very true. That is very true. But then there's certain, certain class of society and so on that is totally different. There are certain class of society that's totally different, and they will not cheat. This is not called cheat. Like, where is it? Like in Butuan and so on, up in the mountain of Mongolia and so on. Do I need to show a certificate to prove that I know English sometimes? Sometimes I know no language. Don't have to. This issue come out about this English and so on is because of Mary Ann also. And she think her English is good, and she says that her mother is an English teacher. But when she writes the English out there, it's all garbage. And she wants to correct a person that is having a certificate as an English teacher, and she wants to correct that one. But she's just full of crap. She's nothing. And she said teacher salary are very low because the mother don't have a certificate or being a teacher, English teacher at all, because she got no certificate. And you want to be a teacher of an English teacher, definitely you get very low salary, and depending on what type of student you're teaching, whether it's lower level, higher level, or mid level. But her mother is teaching the kindergarten kids. Good night, sir. I must lay my head down. Okay, good night, Billy. I tell her that I never dream. She must have nightmares about you. Oh, I'm located in Mindanao. Mindanao. Okay, all right. Sometimes my wife will have a dream and wake up, angry at me. Say, why did you do that to me? Yeah, dream is okay. No problem. Honestly speaking, what? Honestly, Filipinos speak better English than English people. Honestly, Filipinos speak better English than English people. I don't know. That one I am not going to argue with you or whatever it is, Ruby. I don't want to argue because it depends on who you're talking to and what type of people you're talking to. Because not everyone have good command of English. Teach a kindergarten student. Yes. So when you teach kindergarten student, you have basic knowledge of English, you can teach already what, but it doesn't mean it's true, doesn't mean it's correct, right? It doesn't mean it's correct. That's one thing I know. If you are talking about English, that is who is the number one that can speak very well in English is Singapore. Singapore got the highest percentage of what? The command of English that is very good. Singapore is very good. Because I just read it only. And there's also a survey out there. They talk about Malaysia that can speak command of English and so on. That is in I don't know whether it's TikTok or YouTube. They are also comparing it. But like I said, it depends on who you speak to on the road. If you were to meet me, if you were to see me and you ask me I can speak English or not, I can explain everything. I can talk to them everything in English. But it's just a different age group, different type of people that you meet, then you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. Like most of those people that is English educated during their early days, they can speak very well English. But now here, half of them are already reading in Bahasa and so on, that is not the English language. Then some of the kids cannot get good command of English. That's what I can tell you. So it depends who you're talking to. I can speak very well, but I do make mistakes also. It's not that I 100% what is it correct. Like I said, I speak multiple language, and when my brains go mixed with all other things that I want to explain, sometimes also I make mistake. I always laugh once I heard Biden talk on his speech. No, that one is already an old man. That one is already an old man, Ruby. And when the fellow is an old man already, let me tell you one thing. Sometimes he forgot. Sometimes he forgot. But if you are talking to like Trump and so on, and when you hear their speeches and so on, they are on a different level because why? They are still very alert. Their mind are still very active. When you when you're listening to someone that is already senile, Biden is already senile. He cannot remember some of the things. So when you're talking, when you listen to what he says, something it doesn't make sense. That's one thing I can tell you. But America also got one problem. You see, like now you see they put, like Trump, they say people of the year. They don't put man of the year already. They change it. They change it because why? They want to suit the woman, so they don't want to offend the woman. But last time long ago it's called man of the woman, man of the year, woman of the year. What? Now they call it person of the year. I don't know what they are going through. Their minds are crazy. I don't know. Like I said, Bama speak English. Even I don't understand him. Like I said, because of some what is it? The time that they spend their time too much over in the Philippines and so on, when they mix with other languages and so on, they tend to forget their basic also. They tend to forget. Because I can speak in English, I can speak in Mandarin, I can speak in Cantonese, I can speak in Bahasa. That's the thing. When you mix together, you tend to make mistakes. You tend to make mistakes. Not unless you are a professional based, speaking in a professional way, that you can comprehend all the grammars and so on, which some of it is upside down and completely some of it is downside up. Past, present tense and so on in other languages is totally different also. It's totally different also. So you can make mistake. Like I say, it's not perfect. If you are just speaking one language, then you can be 100% perfect. But with multilingual, no. I tend to make mistake also. That's what I can tell you. So it's okay. Don't have to be perfect. As long as people can understand you and you can understand, there's no problem already. That's the only thing. I don't think so. Her mother always talk English to her teacher. Her mother always talk English to her student. Okay. 40%, not 100%. All right. I don't know. Lucky prayers, Trump win. I know she will win quite some time already. That's why I said he got to win. He will. Well, it's over already. Let's see what is going to happen next. I can speak broken Tagalog, so if you speak broken English, we are a match. Yeah, that's why I said not a problem. Because why? Because of the grammar that is in Tagalog form is different from English. So there's a mixture. Then when your brains correct it, sometimes you don't correct it correctly. So it's alright. Like I said, as long as we can understand, and then you can understand us, then it's okay already. We don't have to compare. You're not going for examination. You're not going for examination. You're not going to be a copywriter for the newspaper. So if you're not going to be a copywriter for the newspaper, you're not going for examination. What the hell you are talking about 100%? And even if you say a copywriter, even I come across newspaper where some of the wordings and the grammars are so wrong. It does happen. Because why? You got to remember, short message, SMS. When you use too much of SMS and you don't spell the complete, the complete wordings of it, you can make mistake. And then when you want to shorten the sentence and so on, you cut off some of it. You cut off some of the words that you want to put inside. Then you can, the sentence becomes short, but sometimes it's grammatically wrong. But you can understand what the fellow is trying to tell you. So what's the problem? Where's the problem? Only thing I know is that when you use AI to write stories, you notice one thing. You want to write horror one, you want to write fiction one that is very, very how do you call it? You know, that is very full of hatred, anger. When you want to write that type of story, you try using AI and see, it will make everything very mild for you. So you don't have tension, you don't have stress, you don't have the cliff hanging. Because why? They make it so flat that you just like talking, and then the ending is so mild. No excitement, no anger. Then it become all very standard. All computers have spell check, so if you use it, you will never be called a dumb ass. Yeah, but you got to remember also, Popeye, one thing. If you use computer that is fully in English language, fully in English language, then it's totally different. Like I use it and then I speak in other languages. When I speak in other languages, the grammar come out there. Yes, it comes out there, but I correct it to the other language, and when it sticks to it, sometimes it make mistake also. You can only use one translation to one language, not multiple. Multiple, you will get mixed up also. Same thing also. That's mostly people do use the wrong spelling or words. Yeah, it will happen. It can happen. Not that it won't. Like I said, the correcting of the grammar and so on also. It can be wrong. In Thailand, wrong tone, wrong words. Yes, wrong tone, wrong words. That's why, like I said, it's not that easy. It's not that simple. It looks very simple, but the technology is not up there to correct all the languages that is totally different. Because we got so many languages, like Thailand have Thailand language. Here in Malaysia, we have Malaysian language. Then Filipino, you have the Tagalog. Singapore, they speak in Mandarin also. And what is that? Mandarin and English also. So you see, it's most of us that is over Asia here, we speak multiple languages. A lot of them speak more than one languages. So when you speak more than one languages, there will be error here and there. Not 100% perfect. As wise person, if you are not sure of the word, it is better to ask someone knows what is exactly right. Yep. No, you can find it out from Google. You can find it out from Google, Ruby. Ruby, you can find it out from Google. Because when you type it there, then you can see a list of the explanation and so on and how to use it also. Even Tagalog also, they have it there also. You can write the whole word, the whole sentence you want to write in Tagalog, in English. It can translate for you also. But then some of the meaning are different, then you got to correct it. Or not, you won't get it correct. So you got to use counter check to check it also. Because it's not 100% correct. I know about it. I know how is it done also. Like I said, not that simple. Because different meaning, like what is it? Douglas said, wrong meaning, wrong tone, wrong wordings. Yes, I always do that. I ask Frank. If Frank is busy or sleepy, I go Google. Yeah, that's why I said, you can find it there and you can get it corrected. Not a problem. But sometimes you don't get it 100% correct also. But so far I read so many of yours and so on. There's no mistake what? If you go through Googles, you find it and then you put into it, there's no mistake so far. So it's okay. There's nothing wrong with your English word. I know about it. If I search the word, it pops up directly. Yes. My wife tell me that I have a good eye but bad ears. Yeah. Because the pronunciation in Thai is, what is it? A different tone will mean a different thing. That is, I know. That one I know about it. Because I've been there before. I used to listen to the tone of the languages and so on, and the meaning. Same lah. Is every languages will have a different what is it? A different tone to it. One word, 5 tones, 5 meaning. Yes, correct. One word, 5 tones, 5 meanings. Like I said, which one you want to put in the complete sentence? That's why it is always. I always overlook a Filipina's grammar and spelling mistake because it is a second language for them and it's the polite thing to do. Yeah, correct. But it's so far there's a lot of them that can write English that is very good, not a problem. So not much of a complaint. But some people out there, they think they are better than the others. I can only say one thing. I don't care how you write. As long as I understand what you are referring to, but sometimes there's auto correct, then the meaning will be different. Then when I read, I will pause because I don't know what is actually you're trying to tell me. But then later there's a correction and then I know what is it. Because this what is it? This computer thing is so on. Nowadays they are so advanced. They want to correct you also. Like I sometimes also I write, when I did not read it again and I post it out, I find that, oh my God, it's not correct. Because autocorrect, it correct it for me, but it's completely wrong. True Pop I. Same on Frank, we have game guessing words. I'm the one can guess what word we are looking, and he asked me what's the meaning of it, so I answer, I don't know. That is a very simple, that is a very good answer, right? But anyway, he's teaching you how to get it all corrected and so on, so not a problem. As long as you can understand it, you know what is it all about. Then when you get it corrected, then you know lah. At least your English will be better than most of the people out there. Frank, check what I write on the comments first before I send. Smart girl, yes, smart girl. Check it out first before you send it out. But sometimes I did not check also. I just send it out. Then after when I send it out, then I read again. Then I correct it again, because you can make mistake. It's not that you cannot make mistake. You can make mistake. And this autocorrect sometimes you did not notice it when it corrected, because when you type everything correct. But when it comes out, because it keep on scrolling, when it comes out, it's not exactly what you want to write there. Then you got to redo it, edit it lah. Right now, no idea if my English grammar here is okay or not. No, nothing wrong what? There's nothing wrong now what? Right now, no idea if my English grammar here is okay. It's alright, nothing wrong, I can understand. I can understand it. Google Translate gets me in trouble. Yep, Google's always get you in trouble. That's one thing I know. Always also. I also have the same problem. Because when it autocorrect, it's wrong. Because what you want to say is not what the Google wants correct for you. So when you say in a different way, Google's correct it in the different way, it becomes a totally different thing. No problem, Ruby? Not a problem. It's okay. Like I said, I can understand. I can understand English, not a problem. And my English is as simple as ABC, because I use it every day. I use it every day. I speak in English every day. And I read in English. That's what I do. Other than my other languages and so on, it's more for me for conversation and what is that? How do you call it? When you speak to a certain people that understand certain language, you got to speak in their language, so that communication is easy, simple. Simple, so no problem. That's all. Honestly, it's better to me do typing or write than speak it. Honestly, it's better for me to do typing or write than speak. Why you want to? No what? That means your speaking language is not 100% correct lah. Filipina used to get me in trouble, not Google. I don't know, because what is it? I'm speaking in English. I'm speaking English most of the time, and I speak to them also in English. That's worse. Popeye is getting himself into a lot of trouble when he wants to speak in Tagalog, and then he in English transfer to Tagalog. Yeah. 你好谢谢你谢 Spencer 谢谢你Thank you. I'm good. No problem. So we are just having fun about English, spoken English and written English. We are talking about it, and then in between we have other languages like Tagalog and so on that will make our brain go crazy, and with the Googles that go correct it for us, and then everything went haywire. Yeah, that's common. It's very common because computer now everything so there's autocorrect here and there, unless you switch it off lah. You switch it off, then you got to check yourself whether it's correct or not. You got to check yourself correct or not. Actually, earlier when I start using all this using all these gadgets and so on, I don't know that the correction of the meaning and so on also, it can automatically correct. I did not pay attention to it also. Ni hao, sure, yes, ni hao. How are you? Why do you ask me that question? I'm not going to answer. Bye-bye. I'm not going to answer that question. I have 1,000 wifeys. Bye-bye. I got 1,000 wifeys. I'm not going to tell you which one. Filipina can hit you, but Google, no. You just click forward or go home, screen, and shut off the phone or laptop. That's true, because all these things is corrected by their, what is it? All these computers, they have this built-in. They have all this built-in grammar, the languages and so on, their spelling, their sentences and so on. This already all built in. That's why when you speak, you can speak to the, what is it? You can speak to the computer, and the computer can type out the whole, what is it? The sentence and so on. But sometimes, because of the pronunciation that is wrong, the spelling also is not the same thing. It can give you a different things. So you also got to be very careful. Sure, good evening. Yes, from Hot Girl, the Hot Girl from Sure. Hello. Right? Okay, laptop. What is this? Come on. No, some question I don't answer at all. Bye-bye. Sorry. Some question I don't answer one. Because why? Let me tell you one thing about this. What you say over the internet. A lot of people will take for granted what you're talking about. So a lot of things I don't mention. So they go and find, they will never find anything. Because I won't tell. Like I said, I got a lot of secret I never tell one over the internet. I let them go find it out for themselves. Whether they can find it, they cannot find it, is their problem. But I'm not going to tell. Because my life is totally private. Out of the YouTube, nobody knows what I do. I never tell. I will never tell. Because why? I don't trust most of the people in YT. Most of the people in YT I don't trust because they gossip, they tell stories. They tell stories. Wang Shi Hao Sir. Yeah. Wang Shi Hao? What is Wang Shi Hao? I don't know. This one is a translation that is, I think it's a bit not correct. A bit not correct. So that's why the word is also not correct. Because you see, Cantonese cannot be translated over the internet correctly because the only language that is 100% correct is Mandarin. The only language you can use in the computer to translate is Mandarin, not Cantonese. Cantonese is a slang language. It does not accept certain words. Need lawyer first before answer. Yeah, a real man never kisses and tell. Yep, that's true. I won't tell. I never tell. Because like I said, there's a lot of things that I know and I don't tell. A lot of names that I know, I also do not mention. It's not proper. It's not the right thing to do. Like most of them that is doing it out there, they are creating stress, tension, and a lot of trouble. I don't do that. I just tell story like I want to tell. Like certain people that you got no choice, you got to call them out. Like this Mary Ann, calling everyone, what is it? Adultery. What is that? Crazy woman. She's really crazy. So let's say, some people, you got no choice. But most of them, I don't do that. Most of them, I don't do that. There's only a few only out there that I call them out. Other than that, most of it will be stories. You don't know who is it. And I just couldn't care less whether the one admit it or the one don't admit it. I just leave it to them. Need a lawyer first before answer. Yeah. Hey, 讲师里面 the other word I cannot spell 大家大家 J-I-A this spelling is Mandarin spelling. That's why you got it the spelling translated in English, the spelling is different because it's supposed to be 大家 not 大家 T-A-J-I-A. So when it's translated, you see even the spelling is wrong. In Chinese, I know. I know what you are trying to say. But the spelling is incorrect also. Because like I said, if you are talking about direct translation that is from China, their spelling are not the same like Hong Kong. Hong Kong spelling is a different kind of spelling. China one is a different kind of spelling in English. So there's a difference in it. So you got to depend on where. Because there's 3 countries that is also having this spelling that is totally different. One is Taiwan, one is Hong Kong, and one is mainland China. And their spelling is not exactly the same. So when you pronounce it also, it's not the same. It depends on how you want to have it translate. Either in Hong Kong, Taiwan, or mainland China. But if you get mainland China, most of them will understand. But if you're getting Hong Kong and Taiwan, the spelling in English will be different, not the same. Scary China doll. It's not haunted. Where got China doll that is haunted? China doll are good in my book. Yeah, China doll is very fun. There's a lot of things that you can get now from China. China has already manufactured humanoid. That means a walking human that is completely computer one. A walking human that can does all the work at home for you, exactly like a human characters with a what do you call the rubber skin and so on, texture that is looks very similar to human, but whatever is housed inside is actually all mechanical, but they make it almost like a human already, and they have eyes that is actually camera and mouth that move exactly as you talk, because it's all plastic. The synthetic type of plastic where it's very flexible and so on, and you have fingers that is also looks like human, but it's all robots, completely robots. By next year 2025 they will be marketing it out, and he can talk, he can do all the works, it can be programmed to do whatever you want to do for the household work. In Russia, they make robots. The company name is Prombots. I don't know, but I know the China one is already coming out next year. Quite expensive, you know. I want a robot dog. My wife says no. You mean the one that is guarding the house of this Donald Trump? Donald Trump have a few in the compound. If I go to China, I make sure I have data loaded so that I can translate in Chinese what I'm going to say. Yep. Hong Kong use the King English. Queen's it's called the Queen English nowadays because the Queen is no more. That's why they call the King's English. Yes. British English they call it. British English. Alright. 2,000 USD for robot dogs. Wow. almost, it's okay, not really that expensive, as long as you can do everything that you want. Actually, robots are everywhere now in other countries, especially using the making of furniture. No, 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 no. That one is all equipment robots. We are talking about like human one that can walk, can do everything, like a human maid, at home. So you don't have to employ a real maid. You buy a maid. Ruby, you buy a maid that can work for you and it can be programmed that you can do all the things that you want. Why not? And you never get tired one. Only need charging only. Only need charging. I know some companies using robots. You know some of the restaurant that have this food that served to you on the robot that runs on the wheels and so on. That is the first generation. The coming generation is just exactly like a human. Just like a human with one pair of hands, one pair of legs, with head and body and so on. And he can talk and he can do everything you want. And can cook also. Just like a human being. That's the other one. That is the real one. That will, I think I sent to someone about it also. But I cannot remember when I did it. Yeah, they deliver food and coffee by drones. Yeah, they do it also now. Yeah, they can do it also because drones you can be what is it? You can use GPS and so on to locate the place. It can be done. Command your robot to go oh, oi, Ruby! Oh, I have a real dog. He bites people I don't like, and I don't have to ask him. Yeah, real dog is different. Yes, real dog is one thing that follows you, goes around with you, and can take care of you. That's one thing. Dogs are very intelligent animals. It's just that if you are talking about a guard and a dog is anytime better than a guard, because guard can reply to you, can be nasty to you, can get angry, upset, and retaliate with you most of the time. Dogs just obey your orders. That's all. If you have a robot, call that thing choppy. Yeah. Next year it's going to come out already. Next year it will be out in the market because I read about it and then I sent it to someone also about it. In fact, I got an earlier version of it in one of my short in one of my short video a couple of months back. I cannot remember under what title and so on. But that one is already the first one. Now they make it more advanced that you can talk, you can program for them to cook whatever you want, and a lot of things can be done with it, and it's very comfortable. E.T., we have 10 cameras, not for security, but to check and talk to other cats when we are not at home. Yeah. Yeah, because when you got so many, then you got to, can carry my grocery everywhere, every time I go to market. Yes. Ruby, that is true. That is one robot. There's one robot that can do everything, can follow with you, can carry things for you, everything. Exactly like a human. It's just that it's not human. That's one thing I can do. One thing I can tell you. And I think, like I said a few months ago, I do one, one short video. And that one is a robot. And that one is a robot and can answer you also. If you were to look for the short story, I think you'll find it there. I don't know which one, about 5 months or so, maybe. Send the China robot in Mary Grant. No. Not worth it. Not worth it, Pawai. Don't go there. Don't go there. But Popeye, do you know that this robot now they are also manufacturing all these type of gadgets that is fit into this robot also? This all those gadgets that a lot of people use, they are also fixing it into it. And like I said, if you are talking about China doll, this is one China doll that is able to handle your needs also. It is there. It's just whether you require it or not. That's one thing. And whether you want to exploit it and make use of it, I don't know. But I can tell you, this time one got no feelings. Why do you want to have it? I have Emerson Echo that talk to me every morning when I walk into the living room. Oh my God. Huh? Hey, Popeye. I don't think so you want it, huh? And I can tell you, there's research about all these type of things that can be implemented into the robot. You know all the gadgets that's already available. Huh? You know all the gadgets that's already available. You don't know. It's already available there. It's just whether they want to incorporate it into there or not. If you require it, you can ask them to incorporate into it. But I doubt that you would love to have fun with a robot. My echo is very jealous. It ignores my wife when she asks questions. Yeah, if it's voice command, yes, everything. It can be programmed to use it for. I want robot to clean my butt. Yep, it can be done, Ruby. It can be done. All can be done. Not a problem. Like I said, their fingers and so on is all these synthetic rubbers and so on, which exactly feel more or less like a human fingers. It's just that if it touch cold water, it will be cold. Because human hands, when you touch cold water, is still warm. But this one, robot, there's no guarantee that it will have the same unless you have liquid that is running inside it to keep it warm to a certain degree. If not, then it's not possible. Yes, you can install heater inside it and so on. You can have all the plastic veins and so on to keep it to a certain temperature like human. It is possible. It's so silly. Yeah, now you know, It is true one, that one. It is true. Maybe I got to go look it up again and find it, where I found it, and then I post it up again. Then you all can have fun with it. So you can go to the, I don't know whether there's a website or not. I don't think so. I did not find it in a website. I find it in one of the manufacturing company that is doing it, and it talks about it. So someone posted it out there, so and to inform the public that they are going to sell it next year, and it described the described the robot as 100% artificially, and it's 100% like behave like a human. It's just that you need to input all the commands. That's all. And if you can do it, why not? You can do it, then you can have fun with it, and whatever you want to do with it is true, and it comes from China. That's why I said China is already very advanced. There's a lot of things coming out from there, but a lot of people do not believe what I say. They don't believe what I say. And I always say one thing. Technology, because of the amount of money that has been poured into it to do the research, and because the market is so big, their demand for the market is so big, they got no worry because they can manufacture it very cheap, and at the same time the demand is huge. They can sell. With demand that is very big, everything, the price of everything is cheaper. If you don't have the demand, whatever you do will be expensive. Whatever you do will be expensive. That's why you see, just like the handphone, you just ask around, how many of them really owns an iPhone? How many of them own a China phone? The ratio will tell you. China handphones outnumbered your Apple by a lot, not by a little, a lot of it. The quantity is so big. It's just that they dare not talk about it. You know why they dare not talk about it? If you were to talk about it, iPhone is nothing near at all. Okay. Everyone, later, advance Merry Christmas to all and also people in the background. Okay. All right. Ruby. Anyway, it's already 2 hours or so. I don't know that it's already 2 hours. Yeah. I also need to go and make another coffee to drink. And then listen to some of the stories that's going on. So everyone, it's up to here. And Mary Ann, if you want to talk about adultery, you better think carefully first. If not, I'll do a playlist for you, and you wouldn't like it. Don't say that people commit adultery for no reason other than what your mom and your dad that is doing it to get you, and you said you call other people adultery. Remember, you are one of the kids from where you come up from. You know the answer. I don't have to tell you. So you better shut up, or I'll make a playlist for you. I'm not threatening you. I'm just telling you. Better keep quiet. Don't talk about it. Or I'll make a playlist for you, and you know what I'll talk about. So it's good night, everyone. Take care. Have fun. It's all about stories, and I have a lot of stories to tell. It's never going to end. And one day to another is also another story tomorrow. So good night from me. Take care, everyone. Have a nice time. Enjoy your life. Don't get upset. Don't get angry. Don't listen to nonsense without any proof, because you will get upset for nothing. NYT is all about fun. But be careful what you say. Sometimes you hurt other people, you don't know about it. And when you want to talk about it day and night, and you think that it's fun, I can also reply you and make fun for you. You know me. It's always something out there that I would love to do. That is one thing, and then we miss it for you. Good night. Take care. Bye-bye. Have a good weekend, everyone. See you around tomorrow evening again. That's all. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for the support. Bye-bye.